OpenAI's Chat GPT has garnered a lot of attention, and for good reason. It's amazing how well it can generate any request in human-like text. Additionally, it serves as many people's first aha moment regarding what AI actually is, and the implications of this technology for us in the upcoming 10 years are both fascinating and terrifying. However, I'm going to focus on the present and how we can seize the opportunities that are currently available, rather than on what it will be like in 10 years. I'll therefore discuss 7 diverse business concepts that anyone can implement using OpenAI. However, I find more to OpenAI and Chat GPT than just the text output itself to be cool. Actually, it's their new extremely potent API. If you don't know what an API is, it's an application programming interface that lets programmers make apps that can access and use the data or information that Chat GPT provides. To put it another way, anyone can incorporate Chat GPT into their own programs or applications and then simply design their own front-end user interface. Smart business people are figuring out how to incorporate OpenAI's API into their own front-end software platforms, while most people are merely experimenting with technology to make their day-to-day jobs a little easier. So in this video, I'm going to give you 7 different business ideas that you can start using APIs or open APIs. And even if you don't know how to use an API or haven't any experience with software development, I'll still give you a few business ideas that anyone can use by using Chat GPT directly. The fact that this is brand new is good news. This API was just released by OpenAI, so there are plenty of opportunities for what I refer to as value arbitrage. GPT chat is currently widespread. There are a ton of different use cases, and our objective is to identify a very particular use case, create our own website and front end using the API, and then market that service to people who could use it. That is, people whose lives could be improved by using Chat GPT, but who aren't yet aware of it. Okay, so the first business is called sales copy, and it is a very large one. The words on any website or sales copy are referred to as copywriting. What is the description of the product on Amazon if you're trying to sell it? And any Facebook advertisements with descriptions. That is what copywriting is. And more specifically, I believe that sales copywriting presents the best opportunity, because if they get sales that way, they can profit. Additionally, you will succeed financially if you can assist others in doing so. However, a friend of mine uses a website called copy.ai to generate over 7 figures per month in income. And he does this by writing excellent sales copy much more quickly than most people. He is employing the copy.ai platform for his activities. He obtains a client, enters the subject matter and the desired writing style, and the sales copy is immediately generated. The client, who was unaware that it was created by AI, receives it after he simply checks it over to make sure there are no mistakes and that it is accurate. The absurd thing is that his clients adore the copy he offers. As a result, he can now handle a lot more clients and produce about 5 times as many copies as he could before he was able to use this tool. Then, after teaching a few of his friends how to use Copy AI, he hired some of them even though they weren't particularly skilled copywriters. And now he sends clients their way. He can thus complete the tasks of 100 copywriters with a team of no more than 12 people. So if you want to use Chat GPT, a copywriting company is the best place to start. If you wanted to use the Chat GPT API, integrate it into your own copy building website, and then market and sell that service yourself, you could launch the business Copy AI. That's just a really intriguing one then. And I genuinely believe that the big opportunity is in these actual API businesses. I'll give you both, as I said, but at the same time. Perplexity.ai will be the next API-based company we'll discuss. They essentially sum up any topic in 4 sentences or less. Hey, tell me about the Revolutionary War. Additionally, it will search through all of Google's top articles, evaluate each one for you, and then provide you with the best answer summary available. Which is very useful because, as many of you may know, when you Google something, you typically read several articles before selecting the best one. In contrast, Perplexity will read literally hundreds of articles before summarizing any topic in 4 sentences. It's very straightforward but extremely beneficial. Now for the third, which I believe is very clever and will be appreciated by many of you e-commerce dropshippers. You can create any landing page using this tool, Sidekick.ai, in under a minute. If you're a dropshipper, you already know that the key to success is testing different products, and you constantly need to create new landing pages for these products to determine whether customers are actually interested in them. Therefore, all you need to do with Sidekick is type in the subject and possibly add a few images. It will produce a lovely landing page with excellent sales copy and a lovely design. These landing pages can be created much more quickly. Making a landing page and testing a product would usually take a few hours or even a day. Now, it only takes a minute, and you can create that value if you can spare people that time. You will be able to make a lot of money if you can find a specific application for this AI. Now, before we talk about the last 3 businesses you can start with Chat GPT, please give a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video so far. And stay tuned until the very end to find out more business options you can do using APIs. So, moving on to the next business with Chat GPT. If you so desired, you could establish an SEO agency. Search Engine Optimization, or SEO for short, refers to your Google ranking for particular keywords. Google has determined that the YouTube channel that you will see first if you search for Investing Wise Academy is the one they want to display to you. However, there are numerous other YouTube channels with the same name that post content of various kinds. Therefore, Google claims that what makes you stand out in SEO is how much depth you have on a particular subject or search term. Thus, if you frequently discuss a particular search term, they will consider you an authority and give you a much higher ranking. The alternative method involves backlinks, or how frequently have other people cited you as the subject matter authority when describing a specific circumstance or subject. But I'm going to concentrate on the depth of the first illustration. With Chat GPT, you can create approximately 50 well-written blog posts or articles on a single subject. Then you could take those articles, add them to your website, and index them so that in the eyes of Google, you now have 50 articles about a single subject and you did it all in a single day. Once more, this will increase your productivity at work and give you the opportunity to sell that service to other businesses using AI because you are aware of a need that they are not. Alright, so the AI thumbnail creator service is the next business I want to cover today. There won't be as many of these, and I don't hear as many people discussing them. If you create thumbnails, you can start getting specific layers that are of extremely high quality by using DALL-E or Stable Diffusion. Therefore, you can simply type that into Stable Diffusion to get the very high quality image output of that search term rather than needing a 3D artist to create a 3D spaceship hovering over Earth so you can make a space video on YouTube. Therefore, you don't need to find an artist with this extensive training. You could simply output those images or even particular layers using Stable Diffusion. If you are proficient in Photoshop, you might be able to layer together a 3D spaceship, the Earth, a space backdrop, and a picture of your face that has been animated. You can simply generate all of those skills using AI, eliminating the need for them. Once you can create very high quality YouTube thumbnails, which you previously couldn't, you can offer that as a service to all the different YouTubers. And that's a really exciting chance. DALL-E by OpenAI would make that possible as well. Okay, let's move on to the sixth business, which will be a lead generation company. Many companies are constantly looking for new clients to offer their services to. I therefore requested that Chat GPT email the top executives of the top 3 web agencies on my behalf. I received a list of 20 emails from senior Web3 agency executives thanks to AI. I'm not sure how I came across these emails, but they appear to be accurate and are in fact accurate. It may not be entirely accurate today and you may be receiving spam emails, but it's still interesting to see how quickly I was able to find so many emails from influential people. That in and of itself is a big deal. Because they believe the people on the email lists are interested in a particular service. I know many people who run businesses where they purchase email lists and then sell those emails to businesses for $50 or $100 per lead. So that is something that Chat GPT will enable, and it is a business that you can start quickly. The final business you could start using AI or Chat GPT for is a newsletter. It's very similar to copyright, but now that there are so many around particular topics, you can make a weekly or daily newsletter instead. Then, if you can expand the number of people who subscribe to this newsletter, you might add sponsors. Because of the power of AI, you are producing high-quality content, which allows you to input advertisements. It's very simple to do this. Whether you want to sign up with companies to make newsletters for them or you want to build your own newsletters and sell advertising spots, AI is going to write very high-quality content around that. The fact that ChatGPT is currently sourced for 2021 is its only drawback. You won't be able to write about anything that happens after 2021 because it isn't in its training. However, it would be convenient for newsletters that teach readers something new or even for an email automation writing campaign. Therefore, those are the 7 different companies. Use the OpenAI API and ChatGPT as a starting point. Because ChatGPT can do so many different things, I strongly advise considering starting an API-based business. You could earn a lot of money if you could choose a specific niche idea. Create a website around it. Target individuals who are interested in that niche idea, and then use the ChatGPT API. In essence, if they conduct a search for something relevant to their industry, it will almost always appear there, and they will pay your company for that service. I think that is something that is really cool. That is what I refer to as value arbitrage, and I think it's really clever. Not many people have come to this realization. They're going to pay you a lot of money if you can be one of the first to use this technology to help someone else with a particular issue. So, what do you think? Are these business ideas using ChatGPT have the potential to make money? Please leave a comment down below. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Fred. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. Now, if you're into business and making money, then you might be interested to know which stock to buy now. If so, click and watch the next video here.